in South Vietnam, you had the whole world's media there. There's a corruption case. There's an atrocity. It's all over the news. In North Vietnam, who's covering it? Communist propagandist journalists. Now these guys might want to be real journalists, but if you're from North Korea or mainland China or Russia or Czechoslovakia, then you better toe the party line. And so you become a propaganda clown for the other side. And the Western intelligentsia and Western media bought that they're not doing anything wrong. And then they would see all the dirty linen of Saigon, of South Vietnam being washed publicly. None of it from North Vietnam. It was all covered up. I'm sure that the other side, our side that we were supporting and us, did horrible things and did terrible things too. But our bad things were exposed to the world. One side's the nationalists, whether you're talking about Vietnam or China, the nationalist side is more open, and so all the dirty laundry is out the world. The other side is very closed, so none of it gets out. And then people fell for that. Academics, the intelligentsia, the media in the West fell for that. That bothers me. During New Year's in 1968, the city of Hue, which is the old capital, was occupied. The North Vietnamese just came in and was occupied, and it was horrible fighting there. The first Vietnamese 1st Division, and then some Marines and part of the 1st Cav fighting North Vietnamese. But the North Vietnamese, when they took that, their military was encouraged to do this. They got all of the communist agents who had been underground there would come up and start saying, "Get them, get them, get them." And it was a massacre. I mean, if you were a postman or a teacher or something, they'd come to your house when they were occupied and take you up the river and shoot you. And they would do the same thing along the beaches. About the time that this had passed a couple of months, the North Vietnamese or the South Vietnamese and the Americans start digging up bodies, and we get sent out on a mission to go down and then up these little rivers. We come around a break of bamboo, and bang, just right in the nose, death, this stink. Oh shit, what is this? And there's the canal over here, and we go up, and here's a pit, maybe a little bit smaller than this room, and about 8, 9, 10 feet deep, square pit with bamboo lattice or something, a grid on the bottom, and then there's all these bodies, and they'd been exposed to so it looked like parchment on skeletons, but they're in civilian clothes. And what you can see, the hair just hanging on the skull, blonde hair. A bunch of West Germans who had gone to Hue, and their wives, to set up a modern dental school at Hue University. These guys are here to hurt anybody? Hell no, they're here to help. But when the North Vietnamese occupied the city, these people were grabbed and taken up the river and shot, killed. And you almost never see anything about it in America. Everybody in the world, everybody in America heard of My Lai, the massacre in My Lai. But in America, there's almost no mention of the massacre in Hue.